The year is 1998. Remember the sound of a landline phone? That piercing, insistent ring. That's how my story starts. I was 17, home alone for the weekend. My parents had just left, and the house was settling into that quiet, empty feeling. I was flipping through channels, probably looking for a good movie, when the phone rang. I almost didn't answer. It was a Friday night, and I wasn't expecting any calls, but it just kept ringing. Finally, I grabbed the receiver. "Hello," I said. Static crackled on the other end, then a voice, distorted and low. "Did you lock the back door?" My heart jumped. It was a weird question. "Who is this?" I asked, my voice a little shaky. The voice on the other end chuckled, a dry, raspy sound. "You always forget. Just like you forgot to take out the trash this morning. Your dad's going to be annoyed when he gets back." Okay, now I was seriously freaked out. How did they know that? I'd argued with my dad about the trash just before he left. It had to be one of my friends playing a prank. "Haha, very funny, Mark," I said, trying to sound brave. "Cut it out." The voice just went on, ignoring me. "You're wearing that old green sweatshirt again. The one with the paint stain on the sleeve. You really should get rid of that thing." I looked down at my arm. There it was. The paint stain from that art project last year. My blood ran cold. No one knew about that stain except me. I slammed the phone down, my hand trembling. My mind was racing. Who could it be? How could they see me? I ran to the window and looked out into the dark street. Nothing. Just empty sidewalks and the flicker of a distant streetlight. Then, a thought hit me, and it was worse than anything I'd imagined so far. The phone line. My dad had disconnected it last week. We were getting a new number, and he said he'd save a few bucks by unplugging it from the wall socket in the basement until the new service was connected on Monday. I crept down the creaky basement stairs, my heart pounding in my ears. I needed to see it for myself. And there it was. The phone cord, lying on the dusty concrete floor, completely disconnected from the wall jack. Then, from upstairs, it started ringing again. That same relentless, shrill sound. It was impossible. The call, it was coming from inside the house. The voice knew my past, it knew my present, and it was talking to me on a dead phone line. As the ringing echoed through the empty house, I realized the most terrifying part. The voice, it sounded familiar. It sounded a little bit like me, but older, colder. Who do you think was on the other end of the line? Let me know your theories in the comments. If you want to find out what happened next, like and subscribe for part 2.